It's just that I'm tired. That's all. I'm not complaining. It's just that I'm tired. I understand. I gotta go. I gotta go. They're waiting downstairs. Copy. Hi, babe. Hi, babe. I couldn't play. I was going to play all of it. I was say, okay, T, I'm. But I was going to say, okay, T, I just came down the elevator. But the lady said, hi, may I help you? uh, greetings, family. Oh, it does turn on. Yeah, I don't think they can hear that. Yeah, right away, family. Let's establish that you can hear me. Whew. Let me know if you can hear me, family, please. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jingle bell, jingle all the way. What fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bell, jingle all the way. Can they hear that? Everybody's in position. Good. Thank you. So hi guys, how you doing? We're here to study the hold on, don't tell me. Sounds like first syllable. Rack. I can't believe I did that. We're here to study the Iraqi dinar. Okay, everything I say to you, it's just strictly in my opinion. Um, how you like my red shirt? You want me to move over? You say? That's okay. I'm fine here. You're the producer. I don't mind. I'm the actor. Oh my goodness. Look at that, Jan. Thank you guys. Look at that. Look at the green and the green plants and oh, I got my ear. So, yeah, it's good to be with you all once again. Welcome to another one of our Frank 26 UB Tubies. It is the 3rd of July, 2026. I greet you in the God beloved. We are KTFalways.com, which stands for Keep the Faith Always in Our Heavenly Father. And before we do anything, we always go to God in prayer. Let's pray. You want to? Greetings, Father. It's always so good to be with you by the blood of your Son, Jesus, through the Holy Spirit. You see, I trust in that blood. I believe in that blood. I have faith in that blood. And that blood is what allows me to be with you, to talk to you, to communicate with you. When we're in pain. Like for example, today we prayed with so many different things today, but the one prayer that really stood out was my broker. My broker, like a baby. I wish I was there, but like a baby, he was just sobbing and crying. I prayed for my broker. He's hurting. He lost his wife. He lost his dad. Now he's losing his mother. He he's he's crying out to you. Please help him. Help him to mourn. Help him to heal, and help him to move forward with the memories. I pray for all the people that I talked to on the phone, God. There's so many. There's so many and so many people that are hurting. And and I'm not saying that money's gonna fix everything, God. No, no, only you, only your love. This I know. But we need help financially for many reasons. It's not for pleasure only. It's not for my needs or satisfactions. I told you already. You asked for 10%, about 90%, and I'll keep the 10%. I just want to help everybody. And my broker is crying. His soul is crying today. Please help him. And all the people that are with us that are crying, living in their cars, living in the streets. Father, you know my heart. You know who I am. You know who I was. You know what you've made me now. So please empower me and my brothers and sisters. Empower us. Give me just a few more days. It is in the name of your Son, Jesus, by the Holy Spirit, that I pray to you. Amen, amen, amen. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get emotional. Yeah, what else is new? My broker is hurting really bad, and my heart goes out to him. He couldn't get off the phone. He didn't want to get off the phone. He says, I don't, you're family to me, Frank. How did he put it? He says, no one has loved me the way you and Jen loved me. You know, and I know you're in pain, family. I know you're in pain. I hear it. I told my broker, I feel his pain. I do. I lost my mom. I lost my dad. I lost my sister. I'm the only one that has the memories of these individuals that don't exist on this world anymore. I can't turn to my father and tell him, hey, remember when we played football in the park? Only he and I have those memories. So I told my broker, cry, mourn, and then heal. And when you do, move forward with her memories. Remember, remember what you guys did together. My broker's name is Larry. Many of you talk to him and know him. He is such a good soul. He's such a good man. You know him. I've been with him 16 years, I think. Not one customer has ever been hurt in any way. When the mail steals the dinars we send to you, he still sends them to you. Anyways, his name is Larry, and if you want to pray for him, you want to do something for me, pray for my friend. I find my prayers to God for others, not so much for me, as it should be. God knows what I need, and he takes care of me. Hey, listen, we should get to, oh, wait, before we get to work, my wife and I, we went to see a movie at Consolidated Theaters here in Hawaii. And I highly want to recommend it to you. Tomorrow is the 4th of July. And unfortunately, there is a movement in our government that is trying to tell us that our democracy, our freedom, our desire for capital gain, not to steal, not to beg other people for stuff. Um, there's a group out there, and they've infected our politics, that is trying to convince us that we should be communist. It'll fail, but we have to go through this 5, 10 years for them to fail. It usually takes 3 years. The first year, it's when you have that first kiss, you know? Whoa! You're on cloud nine. They can't do anything wrong. You're so in love. And the second year, you're looking for that love. And you look for it, you ask for it, and by the end of the second year, you don't find it. It hurts you. You feel stupid that you allowed them to use you. They were going to give me everything free. Only a selfish person would want everything free. You kind of deserve what you're getting. And I'm talking to people in Virginia, especially you in Virginia, California. There's a movie called Washington. I guess it's a day of tears. I sobbed like a baby watching this movie. I am a, I I am proud to be an American. I'm loyal to my country, to my president, even to Biden. I'm loyal to the chain of command. My father was the youngest man to go into the Air Force at the age of 14 and holds the record. Many of my uncles and relatives served in the military. Many of them. That was the only job there were for minorities. We fought in many battles. And I'm proud to be an American. And what is going on right now, this movement that is trying to destroy America, and for that matter, what America believes in. We were founded in God. In God we trust. And Satan is trying to destroy America. Satan knows. Satan knows the role of America. I think you do too, Christians, don't you? I think you do too. Everybody wants the American dream. Nobody wants the Russian dream or the China dream. Because there's no trying to convince us that it's not. Fight, fight, fight. And the way to fight is, number one, pray. And number two, vote. Vote these sons of vote them out. They're using our judicial system, our politics. Go see this movie, Young Patriot or Young Washington. I'm telling you, you go see it. I felt like getting up and saluting them when the movie was over. Get your ticket. And go see Young Washington. Now, Young Washington is produced by a movie industry that's called Angel. KTFA will be working with Angel. I don't want to tell you all the things we're going to do right now, but okay, let's talk about that one for a second. Angel has recently been out about 5 years, and what they're doing is they're trying to teach Christianity through the movie industry. Hollywood is imploding. Hollywood is eating itself from within. You know my $10 word. Yeah, they are committing phagocytosis, just like the far left, the Democrats in our country. But you got to go see this movie. You got to take your children, take them, take as many young people, buy them tickets, go to a school, go to a church, buy the tickets, get them to go see this movie and understand this is what America's about. If we could all be George Washingtons, there would be no color differences. There was a point in George, I even turned to my wife and I said, watch what happens. There'll be about 100 bullets, not one will touch him. Because I've read his Bible. I know the story. I know the story. And then I turned to my wife and I said, watch this. Yeah, these Indians were trying to kill George Washington. 100 bullets, not full of holes. How can you not be dead? You're how can you not be dead? How can you not be dead? Because he was serving the purpose of God, the establishment of the United States of America, because we would trust in God and he would love that. And they're trying to take that away from us. Don't let these sons of Satan do this to us. Go see this movie. He did pray and ask for God's protection. Huh? He prayed before he got on the horse, remember? Then he rode side saddle so he wouldn't get shot a few times. But he prayed and he said, God help us all. He didn't say, God help me. Washington was a very, very unique man. There was a point later, far after this movie, where he was at crossing the Delaware, where he was thinking about it, and he didn't know what to do. So he goes up into this is not in the movie. It's in his biography, autobiography, or excuse me, in his biography. He goes he goes up into a mountainous, into the hills, away from the troops that were by the river, and they were freezing. And he goes up there, and as he walks up, he says, "These three beings, tall beings, approached me, and they had this glow of, I think he said the color green, but they had this glow on them." And he says, I fell to my knees and I listened to them. They 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 gave me, well, he didn't say, in my opinion, they gave him providence. They gave him a glimpse of the future. These beings, if they were real or not, angels, which are real, maybe he was hallucinating, I don't know, but they told him, cross the Delaware, complete the mission. America has to be born. Dang. And Satan is trying to kill it. Hey, Keith, can you just get rid of Keith? That's not nice. I don't wear panties, Keith, okay? I don't wear panties. I'll tell you what, leave it be. Leave it be. Keith, don't be rude to me. You're telling everybody, hey, everybody, don't say anything about the sound. There's nothing wrong with the sound, Keith. Maybe there's something wrong with your ears. Don't say anything to Frank because he'll get his panties in a bundle. In my opinion, laughing out loud. You even put in my opinion to mock me, huh? You understand what in my opinion does? It protects me and my teams. You son of a gun. See what I go through every day, family. Now, I had something good to give to you. All right, go see the movie, Young Washington, and be proud to be an American. Be proud to be a Christian. Okay? Okay. I'm done. Thank you kindly for allowing me to express my opinion about the United States of America. What is the title of your UB2B family? Now, I noticed yesterday we didn't really have a lot of people that turned out, only about 11,000. Um, Compared to what we normally get, I want everybody to hear what we had to say. I truly do. Because if not today, tomorrow, you're going to say, well, what did you say? What happened? And can you update me? No, I'm sorry. I think I got like 20 something people texting me saying, so what's the latest? Or can you update me? Or can you tell me what's going on? Or what do you mean by this? Boom, 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 boom. Just get rid of them all. I'm not here to baby you. So let me see. What's Elizabeth? Give me a few days. Laura, you missed it. It said, well, Laura, it says, give me a few days. Hey, Carol Lee. Carol Lee, what do you think that means? Give me a few days. What do you think it means? Go ahead and post if you don't mind while I look your report up today. My goodness, there's a lot of commercials on here, isn't there? We people show their true character. I know, Timothy. I know. What do you think it means? Anybody? You're taking the weekend off. Oh, give me a few days. I'm taking the weekend off. Hey, it is stopping and going. Turn up the volume and let me see. If this isn't not working, we're out of here. I hear the birds. My goodness, there's a lot of commercials on here, isn't there? We people show their true character. I know, Timothy. I know. What do you think it means? That's perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. Okay. So the volume is perfect. If you're having issues, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. All right. So the volume is okay. And what was the other thing that they said? Oh yeah. They want to know if I'm taking a weekend off. Z wants a few more days to Iraq, to Iraq PP, to Iraq people. You mean maybe is that what you mean? TL. Oh, by the way, what is that? Don Tatum. Don Tatum. Yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, I was giving away free premiums. Remember, I said that. I said these are the five things or no, I username and email. Text it to me, and I will give you 3 months. I said, and then one of them was I thought it said Don Tatum. I thought, oh, Don Tatum, you're sending me a text. No, don't send me a text right now, Don. No, 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 no. I'll give you premium later, and I got rid of it. Well, poor Don Tatum, who has been with me from the very beginning, a beautiful soul, always says cordial and nice, polite things. I embarrassed him. I embarrassed myself because I said, "Yeah, I'll give you a free premium." Don, you don't need free premium. Shoot, you could buy 100 free premiums for a lot of people. The volume has dropped 4 times. Brian is saying, "Oh dear God, I'm so tired of this. God, when is this going to end?" Look who's there, Jen. Look who's there. Go on to work, sister. Have a good one. This is massive A-frames. Let's see what they say here. Put it in front of me. Okay, family. Let's start. Let's try this again. Thank you, Toy VP. Let's try this again. So, I'll tell you what. I won't sing you a song. um, Let me just talk for a little bit. The sound is fine. Yeah, the sound is fine, but Toy VP said that there were some problems, there were some issues. So it's you say it's working fine, good, okay. And I don't see the image locking up. Um, a okay from the beginning. Sound is fine. Don't sing. Okay, it's the assessment. I'll give you a knuckle sandwich here. It's much better. Sounds good. Is it really? Is it much better? Okay, sounds better. Hey, Toy VP, are you there? Trolls. Okay, Peggy. Could have been internet connection. What it is, a fiery preacher, is that we are. Let's see. Show them up, babe. That's what was blocking. There's a big structure here. It's an A-frame. Show the anchor. And there it is where it's anchored to the ground and then supports the canopy that's above us. And we think that that's what was causing us trouble. Alrighty, family. I believe we're ready to get to work. Alrighty, all good. We can understand the voice is rich. Oh, wonderful. I'll just give that back to you, sweetheart, okay? And I think we're in line here. Now I need mine. And I asked you, what's the title of the UB2B? And you said, give me a few days. And I said to you, what do you think that means? And many of you had some good ideas. Hey, Frank, you want the weekend off for the holiday? 4th of July? Give you a few days? Uh, yeah, no, it won't do any good. But maybe we can explain it as we talk here. Okay, so here's your report for today. Get something. Um, 2 days ago, I gave you 50, and the other 50 I put in premium. And many of you said, "Wow, that was a long read and a lot of information." Yeah, it usually is. We're packed with information. And then last night we did it again. So tell me, did you like the last 2 nights in premium? I mean, you had this much to read. Was that okay what we did last night? And we accomplished our mission on our YouTube. I said what was important. I defined the title. Like for example, today, give me a few days. Oh, wait till you hear. Wait till you hear what that means. Oh yeah, continue here. Right here. Integrity Commission summons officials at the state owned bank for questions over suspected corruption. There is a lot of arrests that are going on a daily basis. You see, Mr. Frank, it's going to take some time. Yeah, I know. Here you go again with your 2 months. Give me a few days. So it's going to take some time for more stability here. Every day you turn to find more corruptions. So they're just going to have to weed it all out and get the confidence back into the banks and into the Iraqi citizen. You're talking about past tense, Omar. Everything that you use to support your 2 months, it's all based on things that you think need to be done, but they're already done, brother. You know the media in the Middle East. Here in America, when we tell you something, it's because we want you to know it. Well, at least the non-communist channels. We want you to know it. Freedom of the press. You know what I mean? Heck, they get to they get to the information before we do. Most of the times, before officially it's released. That's the way journalists are. But nowadays they're not. They want to keep the information away from the United States, from Americans. Yeah. So the confidence it's already built. The monetary reform, it's working. Okay, I know what they tell you, Omar, but but how do I show you? how do I tell you? How do I explain to you that what you're worried about is not important? You say, "Oh, Frank, it's going to need some time. It's going to need some time because they're doing all of this cockroach cleaning." No, 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 no. In America, we tell you before it happens. In the Middle East, they don't tell you until it happens. And you know that, Omar. If they tell you that today General whoever broke his toe, okay, but in all honesty, he broke his toe about a week ago, and they're talking about it now. Why? Because they control the media. They'll tell you when he broke his toe. If it's any, are you kidding me? It's raining. Oh, it's blessings though. It's blessings. Oh, it might be this. Yeah. No, because it's hitting me in this direction. So the media in the Middle East, they control the news. That's what they're trying to do here in America, the far left, but it's not working. We got good channels. Newsmax, a little bit of Fox. OAN is my favorite. There's many other good channels. We don't have to watch the communist channels. We know what their agenda is, not to tell us the truth. And as far as the Middle East, they don't tell you the truth until they feel like it too. So yeah, we need more stability here. You got it. Every way that we turn, they're fighting corruption, so they're going to have to weed it all out in order to get the confidence back in all of those areas and in the banking and the citizens. So it's beginning. It's beginning. It's just beginning, just starting. It's just beginning. It's just starting. No, no. Oh my gosh, this was in the works since 2016. 10 years? No, no. What? Yeah, look, the female body investigators are not there to investigate the bodies of Iranian women. They're Federal Bureau investigators. That's what the FBI is there for. They are. um, they're not gathering intel. They're showing you intel. Well, actually, not even. Well, yeah, it's being publicized now, isn't it? Yeah, that's true. They're showing it. So yeah, I know you, where your heart is, Omar, and I love you, I respect you, but I always win. And if I lose this time, I don't care. 2 months from now, you think for sure they're going to have the new rate? Okay, fine. I don't care when. You see, you're waiting for it. I'm not. What's going on? Where did that happen? Hi guys. Hi. Oh, Jan, they think we have food. Hi. Oh my goodness, Jan, they come right up to us. Tell the family what's going on.
Little birdies everywhere.
Hi. Hi, everybody. What the hey? We have an audience. Now, look, Sean. Now you get. Hi. Oh, he just took off there. Y'all just have a seat here. We're talking about the Iraqi dinar. Huh? What do you think, Pigeon? What do you think, Finch? Those are sparrows. My God. There's a crow. Oh, it's a black pigeon. Hi, guys. I'm sorry. This was just weird. Family, we were just talking. All of a sudden, they were over there. They just like, this group came and that group came. And there was a few right here, but they all just migrated to our voice. I don't have anything. Huh? Oh, hey, guys. Did you smell this? Is that what's going on here? There you go. Oh. Okay, let's save it. When we're done, we'll show you all this. Okay. Yeah, this is just, we have to wait. They're weeding it out. No, they're not. This is ancient history. So we can get the confidence back in those areas. So it's beginning. It's just starting the process to give us our new rate. So it could be sometime in September now. Oh, Oh yeah, he said September yesterday. You know, but it is coming. We know that. But and they're weeding everybody out to get our rate. Okay. Integrity Commission summoned officials at a state. Why am I doing this? Integrity Commission. So, why am I doing my radio voice? Integrity Commission summoned officials at a state-owned bank for questioning over suspected corruption. Really? Integrity Commission, what did you do? We bust open the banks of Iraq. You did? Yeah, we bust them open. Did you knock on the doors? No, we bust the doors down because they didn't even know we were coming. Really? You surprised them? We bust the door down. And then we told those state owned banks, we'd like to talk to you about what? About this. Oh, I'm sorry. About this. Also, they are showing it, huh? Not to the public yet. They're showing the names to the public, yeah. Well, that's good. That's more corruption. That's more cockroaches. That's security instability for union exchange rate. Okay, okay. Then he says, this is the other two were at 1 o'clock in the morning. This one's 3 o'clock in the morning. Politician Z seeks to convince the international partners. I'm doing it on purpose now. Uh, brought to you by KTFA FM radio. Z seeks to convince international partners. You don't have to convince somebody. Why you think they're tearing your door down? What do you think what Germany did today? Do you know what Germany did today, family? Before I go any further, yeah, because you see, here's an example. There were the things that we know that somebody tell me. Do you know what Germany did with Iraq today? Every time I ask you a question, I get a break to drink. What's that? Who says that? Who? Kodiak. I guess we do have an article. Very good, Kodiak. Very good. Hey, Kodiak. Why in the world would Germany invest in Iraq at 1300? So continuing, because you see, the investment in Iraq was a loan, which is even more powerful in my opinion, on corruption because maybe they know a better rate. Um, on corruption charges, Frank. Yeah, the judiciary is preparing to issue arrest warrants against senior Sudani government officials. You know what they really are doing, Omar? What? They're going to go arrest Sudani. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. 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 Okay. In my opinion, how you like my red shirt? That's my opinion. Everything I say to you is just in my opinion. Just wait. I'll give you guys more later. Don't be getting any closer than that. In my opinion, I think that a judiciary um, charge is being presented to issue an arrest warrant on the senior Sudanese government officials. So, what will the senior officials do? Well, more than likely, they're going to squeal and they're going to tell everything they can about Sudani. So that means that probably today, but no, maybe by the end of tomorrow, over the weekend. Yeah, Sudani. Do you like pinstripes? We do have an orange outfit. Hey, your choice. So yeah, yeah, justice is coming, but just a few more days though. Let's go to 4 o'clock in the morning. No, no, let's go to 5 o'clock in the morning. No, that'll be for a premium. Let's go to 5 o'clock in the morning. Um, no, no, no. Let's go to 7 o'clock in the morning. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, let's go to 7 o'clock in the morning. the central bank has an official statement. Yeah, what? The government is working. You mean Sudani, or you mean Z? Yeah. And who's saying this? The CBI. Hey, CBI, you do know that the GOI is waiting for the new exchange rate, right? Yeah. So, what up? What'd you tell the GOI today? The CBI officials tell the that the government is working on implementing a new reform plan to restructure the private banking sector. To restructure the new banking reform plan? Yeah. Okay. To restructure the new reform plan to restructure the private banking sector. Frank, this is another sign that it's going to take a little time before they restructure all of our banks, because restructuring banks just doesn't happen overnight. Okay? No, it doesn't. It happened over, I don't know, by over 600 nights. Yeah, no, maybe a little bit more than that. It was called a second set of books. Everything I say is just my opinion, right? I say that in my opinion too. Continuing. Hey, Frank, what? Germany, you don't have to tell me. Who was it that Kodiak? No. You don't have to tell me, Omar. Why? I want to tell you. Kodiak already told me. What do you say? You said that Germany backs Iraq's first sovereign-backed private sector. This is a loan, and they're talking about it on TV. It is a loan. Now the loan, okay. Oh, it's underneath here. And they break it down. I don't want to share that. So then my turn. Ready? Here we go. Good morning. Good morning, Omar. Hey, bro. When Z tells you that your banks are implementing a new banking reform, when they tell you that, brother, they're trying to tell you that they have implemented it. They're not trying to tell you that they're going to go through the process of doing it. And they would have told you that. And I believe you know that, because that's how your media works. They don't tell you anything until it's well over and done with. You know that, Omar. So I find this good. Oh, sorry. I find this to be another good piece of information for your new monetary reform. Now, Omar, if I was Germany, I also would invest in Iraq right now, because it's no longer a secret. It's no longer a secret about your Iraqi monetary reform plan, especially for your private sector banks. It is being it is being explained very carefully. Yeah, Germany, it's being explained very carefully, isn't it, Schultz? Yeah, it is. Jawohl. It's simply another day to arrest more people. I told you a long time ago they'll arrest every day, every day, every day. It's another day to arrest as many more cockroaches to bring your security and stability for your monetary reform. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, Frank. It's another day in the process, Mister. Oh my goodness, Omar. I swear. Yeah, Frank. It's another day in the process, Mister Frank. We're moving along, but it's going to take 2 or more months, because before we see any rate, because there's so much corruption. But oh my, this is the only defense you have, and you are constantly telling me this, and I constantly am telling you the cockroaches are dead. Look at it this way. You know when you take a can of Raid and you see the cockroaches. Well, the happened literally months ago when we first arrived there with was it Tom? Yeah, well, as soon as they got there, that the very first day, you know what happened to Malachi, you know what happened to a lot. And what happened? They're gone. They're dead. The same thing here. You say, Frank, it's moving along, but it's going to take two or more months before we see any results because there's so much corruption here. Brother, what you're seeing is the results of. They're dead. They're just collecting them and throwing them away. They're finding. Okay, yeah, Frank. They're finding. Where you at? You over there? Zoom, zoom. They're finding this everywhere, from the airports to the taxis. Taxis, taxi. Hey, you think that's bad? You should see New York taxis. What they, and it's also Arabs driving it. Huh? What's that tell you? Of course, they're finding this everywhere, from the airports to the taxis. You name it, it's there. Even the private banks now, they're finding out that there was a. They're not finding out they knew this. They're finding out that there was a huge corruption. So it's going to be a lot of cleaning to do before we can get any. Okay, fine, fine. 2 months, okay, but just give me a few days instead, because and you say all this is for you, there won't be any kind of a rate going, it's going to be given because of all the stolen. They just okay, thank you. Then he says to me, "Hey Frank, I shouldn't really talk about this, but I'll do it very, 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 very fast. You remember it was about a week ago that Omar exploded because there was somebody on the internet by the name of Jeff, huh? Jefe. 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 It's exactly how you spell Jefe. Jefe. No, Jefe, not two S. Yeah. Um, yeah. So Omar says, "Hey, Mr. Frank, we love you, and and we want you to know that that fellow, that guy that told all the people on the internet that the RV would happen when the cabinet is completed. Well, guess what he said today? How's it? How's it? So guess what he said today? Broadcasting sister. Bye bye, sweetie. She's so sweet. She's talking. She's like, what you do? What you do? Yeah, she kept going. Um, yeah, this guy, Jeff on the internet, you're not gonna believe it. I don't know who he is, and I don't care. But you're saying this I did care. I found interesting. He came back on the internet today, and he says when the cabinet. He says he's now saying that when the cabinet is complete, please, it's a process. Give it time. LOL, 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 Mr. Frank. Yeah, he says he said once it's complete, it would get you. You need time for it to develop because it's a process. LOL. We laugh so hard, we cry. We laugh so hard, we cry. I can just see you guys. Boy, when you guys get your vengeance, you get it good. We laugh so hard. We cry that he's changing his mind. He's changing his tune now. Mr. Rush, Mr. Washi, Mr. Washi. No, it's Mr. Wishy Washy. Wishy what? I don't want to wish anything on you. No, never mind. Mr. Washi, we call him. So many here hear so many hear that nonsense and come to us and we say no, no, we didn't explain it that way to Mr. Frank. And Mr. Frank came back out and explained it. He said it is a process. We found this to be so funny to us. We knew that he was going to change his tune. We love it, Mr. Frank. Hope it's nice where you are here. There's a heat wave. Aw. On the television. Our military sources are, excuse me, on the television. A military source is saying The withdrawal of the international coalition remains within the framework of the ongoing discussions pending the outcome of Xi's visit to Washington. Now, he gives me a long report, and what this boils down to is that this is the removal of the international coalition family. And I respond to it a little bit. By the way, I'm reading you about 80, 90%. So I don't think I'm going to put anything in premium in 26 tonight. Omar, you say it's going to be about it's going to be about 2 months. Laughing out loud. It's oh no. He said you're telling me now it's going to be about 3 months. You son of a gun. Look, I mean seriously. Look, let me try this again, okay? Look, your monetary reform is already here. Everything I say to you is in my opinion. It's actually already in your government in motion. But I don't have the authority to show it to you or to prove it to you. So, um, let me just simply say that whether it be one day or 1 month, 2 days, or 2 months from now, the thing is that you're about to see your new exchange rate. And they keep telling you every day we are implementing the banking reform of the monetary reform project. Now, it doesn't get any clearer than that. So I don't care if it's 2 months or even if it's 3 months. I don't care. I follow the process. And ironically enough, I've always said that. But I did jump the gun when I said that once they have the government form, we should see the new exchange rate for the HCL. But your teams and my teams are correcting me and telling me change that. They'll form the government. They'll form the government. But they may not come out with a rate on that day. Change that. Because after the 10th of July, that's when we are paying attention to anything associated with the rate. I don't care if it's a month or 2 months or even 3 months away. It's already here, in my opinion. And that's why it's being explained to you and laid out to you. If it was not here, you would not hear a single word about this on your media. That's the formula I just gave you. You see, instead, they would continue to keep you in the dark and they would never answer your questions. You have the answers to every question. You have the answer to every question that I have sent you to the CBI, and everyone, and they've answered all of them concerning your monetary reform. And right now, it does exist. It is alive now. But I will admit it's a process, and we are about to see it unfold. So after the 10th, let's see. And like I told you, Omar, the next 2 months are going to be extremely exciting because we will be able to actually witness, actually see and follow the evidence of every PIP movement on a daily basis. It will increase the value of your currency in your exchange rate, and it will eventually hit 1 to 1 and eradicate your black market. And then after the RI is established, maybe around 322, then they can start the float, which, God willing, might put you in the $4 range. You never know. So this Jeff guy we talk, I don't care. Omar, the international coalition forces indeed will be leaving in September from your country, but notice American troops are not leaving. We're not going anywhere. I've told you this and I'll say it again. In fact, soon you're going to learn that we are going to increase our presence in Iraq as soon as you get the Asakata established and running. Well, not so much established, but oh, okay, that's maybe not so much established, but reported to Donald Trump that you're ready to go with the Ascada, but you've already got it. It's already collecting money. Next one. Indeed, Omar, corruption is rampant in your country. We have been preaching this for decades. We have been preaching this for decades and have been preaching that these Iranian cockroaches in your country need to be removed. They are being removed at the speed of Trump, not at the speed of Iraq, because you guys never did it. In my opinion, if Kamala would have been, if Kamala would have won the president of the United States of America, there is no way that you would be able to tell me today, Mr. Frank, give it 2 more months. No way. We needed the right president. We had so many of them. The Bushes twice messed up. Obama twice, two terms messed up. Biden messed up. Clinton messed up. All of them. We needed a new president. Normally, no, I don't want to read that. I know. Then I'm about to finish. Then yesterday, yeah, it was yesterday. There was nothing in the articles yesterday about this, but I told you, family. Omar tells me that Z went to the markets, where Eddie's market is at, and Z talked to everyone, and he told them, "I know what you've been waiting for the last 25 years, and basically, I know what you need, I know what you want, and I'm working on it to get it immediately." Remember I told you that yesterday? Remember that? See what if they remember. I'm going to take a drink. You remember I told you that Z went out into the streets, into the market, where Eddie's market is at, and he answered questions. Remember that? Do they really remember a few? Okay. Then I'd like to end our UB2B by telling you something here. What happened was that we had the article. Yes, yes. Claire got it. And you can see where Z is talking to the people in the streets. And I think it says market. And then yesterday, as the day was coming to an end, Z releases a video about that walk in the black market. How many of you know about this? How many of you can tell me what Z said? Not what I told you that he said, but what did Z say also to the Iraqi citizens, to Eddie, to Omar, to my friends in the black market yesterday? What did Z say? Any luck? Hmm, nobody knows? Okay, Jan says I have to wait a little bit here. I'm going to wait just a little bit. I'll wait another 15 seconds here. What did Z? Yeah. No, give me a couple. Whoa. In a few days. Keep going. Read it loud. I would die for you, he said. Give me a couple of days. Change is coming soon. That's it. You saw this yesterday? Very good. I would say 90+ % of the internet does not see or hear this. So I'd like to end it with this. Omar, I need your help. We are receiving from la 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 la. I need you to help me with this translation. And by the way, thank you, Claire. Claire got the translation before Omar did. Oh, Claire. Is Claire with us? Hey, Claire. So you and I were talking on the telephone. No. I was talking with I-Team on the telephone. The colonels, right? The colonels. And No, one's a colonel, one's a major. And I say to them, "Can I bring in one of my trusted people?" And she said, "Yeah." So I bring Claire in. I said, "Claire, I'd like to introduce you to the first time. This is I team." And Claire's like, "Hi, hi, I team."
Hey, Claire.
And that's about right, Claire?
Hey, Claire.
And and I said, "Claire, how did I put it?" I said, I said, "Claire is my trusted lieutenant." Yeah, that's how I put it, because they would understand what I mean by that. I said, "She's my first lieutenant, and I want her to listen to this." So Claire got to hear what we were saying. I mean, Claire heard everything about rates and dates and all kinds of things that we were talking about. And when we were done, I turned to Claire and I said, "Hey, Claire. Well, first of all, what'd you think? Wow. And what'd you think? What, would you? I didn't say this to her, but I wanted to ask her, "Hey, Claire, what if I talked the way they talked on the telephone to me?" If it was, it would be a conversation. Well, Frank, beep, I'm done, beep, and then beep. I think Claire was in shock when we were done with the conversation. Do you think, Tank? A little bit. She was so shocked. What just happened? You just heard some very powerful conversations from a powerful person, and she's like, "Yeah." And then they told Claire, "You don't say a word, or we shoot you." Not she they didn't say that. So thank you, Claire, for finding this. God bless you, sweetheart. I look forward to doing a lot of work with you. Oh, I didn't finish. So when I was talking about Angel Movie Production, they make movies with a Christian theme behind it. And now they're making patriotic movies. KTFA will be involved with Angel Productions. If you have any actors, anybody that's in theater, shoot, my sister has a 4 year degree in theater from the University of Toledo. Now that I think about it, um, hmm, I wonder if she'd like a part or something. But yeah, we'll be working with a lot of people, Claire, and doing a lot of good around the world. Thank God. So let's end this by saying, Omar, I need your help. Please translate this for me. I like it word for word if you can. It's very short, so I think you can get this to me in one text. I find a statement that I can interpret from it to be very powerful. This is actually Hadi, and as you know, Hadi is part of the part. He's part of the parliament. He's part of Z. I trust this guy. Then yesterday he was talking. So see what you can find out. So I send it to him, and it was like, wow. The prime, excuse me, forgive me, I'm sorry. I talk too much. Wow. The prime minister is telling his people of Iraq. Now, this was yesterday. You waited 25 years, Iraqi citizens. Be patient with me for a few more days. Huh? Oh, it's a miniature. What is it? Miniature um, husky, husky, right? But I've never seen a miniature one. That's beautiful. Here in Hawaii, people have little dogs. I'm serious. 90+%, they're about this size because they live in condos. Alrighty, so we waited 20. He says, Iraqi citizens, your prime minister, I'm here to tell you, you have waited 25 years. Be patient with me for a few more days. So that's the title of your UB2B. The direct words from Z when he went out into the streets yesterday. And by the way, watch. Prime Minister is telling the people of Iraq, you waited 25 years with me. Be patient with me for a few more days. Here's the article, there's the translation, and there's Z seeing it. So, and then they say to me, so I told them, I said, this is part of the conversation that Z gave you guys yesterday. This is really good. He's so angry. He even said, the airlines even stole millions. Yeah, I know, I know. We reported that already. The cybercrime law tops the agenda. Okay, okay, let's share this one. I know I said I was over with, but look at this very quickly. Do you remember what we told you? That once the government is formed, the number one thing on their agenda is laws. And the HCL being the first law that's very important. Well, here they're saying the cybercrime law tops the agenda of the first session after the parliamentary legislative recess. Which is today is what the third, tomorrow's the fourth, and then you got the fifth. I think we're going to be seeing this formation soon, family. Yeah, I think we will. So, anyways, the HCL. Notice how it says it the cybercrime tops, but the number one law is the HCL. We told you that already, in my opinion. You know, Omar, this is really good to be honest with you because he's telling the Iraqi citizens in your market where you guys walk and talk, he knows you. He knows what you want. He knows you want the monetary reform. He knows you want the monetary reform. He knows it's been 25 years and he's asking you just like I asked you, be patient a little longer, just be patient a little longer. If you can do that, anyways, like I asked you, be patient a little longer. Maybe he knows what, forget that. But what is important is that the monetary reform knows what Trump knows. That's what's important. What Trump knows. Yeah, Frank, we saw him in the market. Oh, yeah, we saw him in the market. He did. Yeah. We took him in the back alley. We kicked his ass. No, you better not. He's a good guy. Yeah, we saw him in the market. um, yeah, we heard him speak. It's still going to be an uphill battle, Frank, because they got to work on this. It's going to take some time. At least 2 months at the earliest. Omar, you say that to me one more time. You just watch, Frank. We're going to guide you straight, okay? You're going to into a straight jacket is what you're going to guide me into, man. Uh-huh. Okay. Well, this whole speech, thank you, but and no, no, I don't want to read that. Then you say, but the good news is they're doing it now. I know they are, brother, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. But the good news is they're doing it now, and they'll get it done. I know that. Whereas before, uh, these steps that we're seeing right now, they have never been taken, never to clean up the stuff to get it done. Bingo. So there you go, Omar. I know that deep down somewhere in your soul, You know very well that it can happen. I need lighter fluid. There you go. It can happen like that, okay? Lighter. He says to you, "Sidishin Charavairak." He says to you, "Give me a few more days." Did he say to give you a few more months? No, I mean, hey, I'm not trying to cause any trouble here, Omar. I'm just asking, okay? I'm just asking. Did he say give you a few more months? Because if he if he wanted to, he would have said that. Ooh, something to think about, right? Oh wow, those are called French bulldogs. Is that what those are? Huh? So yeah, he says give him a few more days. He didn't say give him a few months. Now, Omar, I'm gonna do something that I should not do. But in a few days, he's trying to give you something to put. This is no. I'll tell you what. And then I tell, try to get some rest from what I told him. We rested, man. We rested. So this right here, copy, boom, 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 KTFA. Go ahead, wrap it up. Boom, KTFA Premium. Check that out. Thank you kindly, and we'll put that in Club 26 tonight, okay, Ben? Okay. Well, family, that's your Yubi Tubi. Defined what he meant. And this last part that I just put in premium is me telling Omar something that I have to think about before I share it with the internet. I mean, I just did, but I really, really trust my KTFA family. Oh, we have some people in there that take it and take it wherever. Let them, let them. They won't. They won't. They really won't figure it out. Look at her. Everybody's already woohoo. Yeah, Claire says woohoo. Galway girl says thank you, Frank! Exclamation marks. Sweet Miss Magnolia. Magnolia says awesomeness. Okay. Uh, God's girl. Could it be? Great report, says Claire. Anthony says, wow, wow. Everybody's now, wow, wow, wow. You're my family, right? You protect me, right? Besides, this isn't my. It's just, hey, Claire, will you do me a favor? Redo what I just posted and put in my opinion, please. Happy Dan, says D. Robinson. Lovely, says Marcella Rogers. Thank you. Love this, says Kate. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Says Fiery Preacher. A few handout. What? uh, bondholder. Woohoo! I never saw that woohoo spelling that way. Karen and C.S. Esmond. Wow, that's perfect. Popo. Thanks. Peggy. Wow, 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 wow. Popo one again. Thumbs up. Such a great report. And Nikki. Big smiles. And there it is in Frank's opinion. Alrighty, and get rid of the original one that I put up. Thank you, Claire. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you kindly for being with me. How many are with us? It was probably 16 because they go. No, it stated 15. Hey, it's the holidays. Speaking of holidays, happy holidays to all of you. God bless you. So tomorrow, being at the 4th of July, here's what I plan to do. I mean, sure, we can do a Yubi Tubi, and I do them, quicker now, right? 50-50. And then at I think it'll be about 8:15 my time, which is 2:15 Eastern Standard Time in the morning. We will broadcast the fireworks, the 4th of July from Hawaii here. It's right outside of our lanai. I can't think of anything else. How about you, Tank? iTeam send me some stuff. Where do I find that? Text from you? Got it. Oh my word, it's too much. Okay, this is iTeam's reports to me. Okay, so it's two bundles. Just out of curiosity, let me see. Yeah, these are too long to even go over them with you, family. So, yeah, it's all right. I think we got more than enough for today. Sweet Allah, God bless you. I'll see you sometime, like usual, 8, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And it'll be something short, unless there's something powerful. And then, like I said, at 2:30, 2:15 in the morning, we'll be broadcasting the fireworks from Waikiki Beach. And now that we're done, for those of you that like a little aloha, this is Ward, Ward. This is the Ward neighborhood, the Ward section, Ward Theater, Ward Shopping Center. Oh, they're tearing that down. Tell them what's happening. It's over there.
So there is a shopping center, not part on this block, but across the street. Used to have a golf shop, many restaurants, a lot of different places you could shop for local products. And they've decided to tear it down. So it is now officially closed. And the only two places that were open was a coffee shop and sushi. Those are both closed now, and they've already started to tear down. They're cutting down all the trees around the building, and then eventually it will be demolished and the parking garage next to it. And guess what they're building? High rise condominiums. Like they need some more in this area.
Thank you, sweetheart. Well, let's walk on out of here, babe, and go that way so we can show them the ginger that's blooming back there. This is a waterfall. Very interesting. It's mesh net screen, and they let the water sprinkle down on it. Makes those interesting patterns. And at night, it lights up. All of these columns have different lights to them. That's cool. I love this palm tree, the way it's curved.
Used to be Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, used to be Dave and Buster's. COVID shut down so many places. So many. Don't pick that phone up. Hi, sister. You don't mind? We're just going to take pictures real quick. Good to see you. Thank you, sister. Like for like, look at this. Bring this down. Isn't it pretty? Look at that. That's ginger.
Oh,
Well, you can eat ginger.
yeah, but you don't know what's been sprayed on it. Stop.
Oh my gosh, that tastes so good. Oh, there's pink ginger. Look, let me see if I can bring this one down. I got it. With the white flowers coming out of it. Oh, There's a firecracker ginger. Come here. I love this fern. I just love this fern. And this is same species. It's like a Boston fern. Here's a different one over here. Yeah, these are the Hawaiian ferns. They're a little bit bigger. God bless you. Thank you kindly for being with me. I sincerely appreciate you. Sweet aloha. I'll give them as long as they want.